Hello! Hello, hello. It's working. Okay, good. It's working. Welcome, welcome to the stream. Looks like it's working anyway. I need to have Discord on. And the FPS is slightly low, but I hope that will not be a problem. I don't have this right now. Okay. Bit strange. Don't have anything else running. We can restart the browser. Anyway, welcome to the stream, and today I'm just doing an extra stream that's going to be a bit short, but we will be doing some cooking. That is my aim. Well, the aim for the stream will be to maybe find some new dishes. If this loads again. Okay, it's loading again. There we go. Hopefully this should be, when it stabilizes, it should be okay FPS. Not that I'm going to move around a lot, because I'm just going to sit here by the oven and do things. So what we need to do first is obviously clean the oven, because we don't want the food to get dirty. We don't want the ash in our food. Is there any food that use ash in? I don't think so. I think you could make a kind of cleaning agent with ash. I guess that would be the lye. Lye should be okay for cleaning. Not that you really need to clean ever, which is very nice. In Wurm, you don't have to clean the floor. You don't have to clean anything, dust anything. Okay, so there we clean the oven. And we will get a log. And just so it should burn as long as possible, we can get some wood scraps as well. Like 2 should make it full, I think. Should make it completely cap out at 30 kilos, which is apparently the cap. 30 kilos of burnable material, I should say. So make a kindling, we'll light the oven, and then we will burn this log and these wood scraps. There we go. So now this will burn for a long time, and I kind of need one more oven it'd be nice to be able to have some things in one oven, or maybe keep warm, and then one oven for the actual cooking. But for now, we're going to use this one oven, and we're going to try to find some new dishes. Oh, while it's warming up, we can actually have a bit of a look out on the deed. Not much has changed really since beginning of the week. I don't know if everyone has seen the cog here. It's still the same, just higher quality than before, and I made some creature cages to be able to move horses on the ship, which is very, very useful. And down here I have started an expansion of the docks. So here you should be able to land. If you're visiting or want to go up here maybe to visit some, be able to stop here. And today I found kelp. It just suddenly was growing here. I haven't seen kelp anywhere in the game, and suddenly there's kelp right here at my doorstep. Unfortunately, it's cut short now because it's just started growing. And I think also I need to raise this northwest corner to be able to harvest it. So I guess it will have to be... It's a bit awkward. Maybe it will spread though. Maybe it will spread. It would be nice to have it maybe over here or somewhere that's not exactly in the harbor. You can't plant it unfortunately. But the good thing about the kelp is that you can harvest it and you get some kelp. You can dry the kelp and you can make a nori. I think we might actually have that recipe already unlocked. Yeah. So everyone has nori already unlocked. You press the kelp in the press, you get nori. And with nori you can make different types of sushi. But I've only been able to, since I don't have any nori, I've been able to make only the surimi sushi, which doesn't need any kelp. And did I make some sashimi as well? No, I wasn't able to yet. Okay. I don't have a lot of fishes because I haven't done a lot of fishing. Need to do that to be able to probably to make the sashimi. Okay, it's a bit stuttery, but I hope it's not too bad. So what we're going to start with doing, also if anyone is watching has some suggestions for what I should try making, it doesn't have to exist in Wurm even. It could exist and you don't know about it. Just suggest something that I will try for. And also, if there's anything that you want me to cook for you, then I can try to do that if it's not too complicated. If it's a very demanding recipe that needs a lot of resources, then maybe I will have to send it with COD. Otherwise, I can just send it to you. I have a bit of things here I've made already, like recently I made some crisps, which was interesting. Didn't know that we had several different versions. Cheese and onion crisps and salt and vinegar, for instance. Not that they're all that... It actually says quite nutritional, which is weird because it's not a lot of ingredients. But it's nice because then you can actually eat it without feeling bad, feeling like your nutrition is going down. I haven't actually eaten much today. I've eaten like one bite of some good food that gave me full CCFP. But I haven't filled this up. Usually I don't fill this up with food because I just use my refresh from meditating. But today I'm thinking I will probably taste some of the food that I'm making, so I don't need to be full on food before we start. So let's start then. So what do we want to start trying for? We have, for instance, some frying pans here and some saucepans. We could try... We have some really damaged things here that I've just left because I didn't want to take care of it properly. Did have some pesto here, and I haven't found that many recipes with pesto. So I guess we could check if there are any more recipes. What did I find with pesto though? Check here, ingredients, pesto. So you can have it on a sandwich, and you can have it in my pasta. You can always, you can also have it in pizza, right? Full House pizza should be able to take pesto. Okay, I never made one with pesto, but when I tried putting it on pesto or pizza before, it actually told me that it was possible, but I needed, I don't remember how many, but a lot of kilos of pesto, like 14 kilos or something, which is a lot. So I didn't even have enough pine nuts to make that much pesto. So I guess that's why it's not in the recipe yet. I could try making a small pizza just to get it in the recipe, but I know that it works there. So let's try it in a frying pan. We do the lore. We can even use L here as a hotkey. And it says no recipe, so I put it in a saucepan, and then it can say raw pasta here, which I guess is my recipe. Don't even remember my own recipe. You can see here, my simple pasta is in a saucepan, yeah, so this is my recipe. But can I put a different kind of pasta in and it will still work? Maybe I should try that. That's interesting actually. So to make pasta, you can make dry or fresh pasta, or you can make spaghetti, which I guess counts as pasta, maybe. But if we make dry pasta, I don't think you need any eggs. I think fresh pasta needs eggs, yeah. So we'll try with the dry pasta. We'll use I have two of these here because I have the good quality ingredients in the new one, and the old one has the low quality ingredients. We'll get a wheat, we'll get, that's all. That's all we need. We're also gonna need some water for this cooking, so you can just put some water in this pottery bowl for now. Actually, I could use my measuring jug here. That should be fine. And we also need to have, of course, our grindstone. Take the modern pestle too while we're here. Go, and then we'll just grind up this wheat to make some wheat flour. And I'll put that in the bowl together with, now the recipe doesn't say here how much water you need, so that you kind of have to guess. I'm going to also need our measuring jugs from here. We'll take maybe, try with 200 grams of water. Now we can take the water from here. We don't need to use it directly on the flour in the crafting window. So we lower this, and it says it needs 240 to 360, so we can take 300. There. And now we should be able to do this. I guess we need some tool. Knife, okay. we have the cooking things here. Use the knife and make some raw dry pasta. There we go, dry pasta. And we'll put that in with it here. Yeah, okay. So if we now lower this, it says it needs water. Okay, so it kind of looks very much like the simple pasta, which I was so surprised to see that no one had found before when I found it. Because it is a simple recipe, as long as you have pesto, of course. Which is maybe not that simple. Or too much pesto. Not enough water. 400 grams of water, we can do that. And how much pesto? It should be 200 grams of pesto. So we'll put 200 here, put that, I don't think. Oh, you can put it in with the passata. There we go, so now it should be, yeah, okay, so that makes simple pasta as well. So we can watch this recipe over here, and it should add in raw pasta or dry pasta in here. But we already knew this recipe, even though we were using spaghetti before. So let's try something else. Something I'm very curious about is what you can make in pottery jars. Because I know you can make, you can use vinegar to make, what are they called? Pickles. Like we have pickled ginger. You make in a pottery jar. And you can make other pickled vegetables of all kinds, like pickles, I think, is just the pickled cucumber, and then you can make pickled anything pretty much. But let's continue with, okay, there we go, this one is done. So now we look up this pasta here. Okay, so now it shows any raw pasta. You can use dry or fresh, or you can use spaghetti. So it fills all of these out just by cooking it with the other ingredients. So that's a simple pasta done. Let's see if we can make any kind of pie. Guess we have to move these things out though. Pie with pesto. Will that be good? I don't know. Maybe a kind of a cold pie? Pesto could work. Roasting the pesto doesn't work. Pesto in a pottery jar, no. I'll put it in a pottery bowl. That'll just make a breakfast. Pretty much anything makes a breakfast. So that's not too exciting. If I put this in, it's gonna ask me for something here, like a pizza. Yeah, dough. Oh, why did this baking stone get so damaged? Oh, that was the pesto. Right. Okay, so it seems we can't make anything else here with hot food cooking. Let's try getting a plate or 3. And let's try here. We can of course make a sandwich, but if it doesn't ask us for anything sandwich related, well, it does. Okay. So I guess for pesto there are not that many options really. I just drop it in here and baking stone somewhere. So we'll try something else. What I'd like to try is something that's fairly unusual. Like we could try this clotted cream here. So if we try here, it says you want crab meat. Do I have anything with clotted cream, by the way? Just so we don't make the same recipe that I've already made. Tagliatelle. I use clotted cream. But it doesn't use crab meat. So that's fine. Baked apple doesn't use either. This one can use grapes apparently. Oh, and I did actually have some honey today, so we could try that.
There it is!
Oh! Oh, Z Cobra! Thank you for the follow. And welcome to the stream. I just get rid of this studio mode here so I can see OBS clear. Yeah, welcome to the stream, and if there's anything you want me to try cooking with, like an ingredient or trying for a dish or something, just let me know and I will try that. But now let's try this one, and we can get some crab meat. I think I have some crab meat. Okay, a bit of it. So I'll just drop this in raw as it is. Chopped garlic. I think we might have that chopped already, yeah. Drop that in. So this is nothing we've had before, I think. Alright, we do have a lot of flour here we could use. Could use that before. 1 oat flour. Does that work? Yep. Then we need 200% of solids for stock, and I have prepared over here an amphora rack. This is my amphora rack with different ingredients. So we have my different milks, olive oil, stock and honey. Oh, hello Uncle Pyron, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? We are just trying to do some cooking today. Just trying to find different recipes, because that's what I find very fun. So I've sealed all of these with wax sealing kits so they don't go bad. But now we'll open the stock one. Let's do this. And we can take some stock from here. 200 grams maybe. Put that in here, and let's see, chopped onion as well. Just drop everything in that it asks for. Not bad at all. Good. That's good to hear. I'm doing fine. Thank you. It's been raining all day here, but now the sun has decided to show itself, so that's nice. Not enough cream. Oh no. Not enough cream. So we need to make more clotted cream, and that's only 10 or 100 grams anyway. So we'll need 500 more grams of clotted cream, and this is cow cream. So we'll unseal. Too far away. I need to get things closer together in my kitchen. Right. We get some cow milk. So the question is, how much clotted cream do you get from one cream? I think you get a quarter of the milk you use when you make cream. So let's go for, if we need 500, then let's go for 2 kilos. Was that 2 kilos? And since we want to make cream, I believe that is a spoon. Yeah. We're gonna just whisk this up with a spoon. I don't think I could do this myself. Whisking cream, milk into cream with a spoon, that would be pretty difficult, I'd say. So clotted cream, I think, is just cooking the cream. Just check here, I guess. Yeah, that is what it is. Just cook it in a saucepan. Yeah. Let's move this passata and put it in here. I don't have enough saucepans, really. I should make some more. Yeah. So Pyron, what I'm doing today is just trying to find new recipes, and if you have any suggestions for ingredients to try or a dish to try for or something, then just let me know and I will try that. Where did I put? Okay, the cream is now boiling there, so I will fix the stock. Let's say 1200 grams, and we've got 200, so we need 1 kilo. That's quite a lot. Do we even have that much? We do, but I will have to make more soon then. But I should have the ingredients for that. Should be fine. There we go. 1.2 kilos of stock. Yeah, now we just need a clotted cream. You haven't done much cooking yet, so you have more questions than answers or recipes. Oh, that's fine. You don't need to know that the recipe exists. I mean, most of the time I'm just trying for recipes that I think might exist, or like try an ingredient that I think is interesting. Like maybe I try white wine in all of the containers and see what I can get. Or the other day I was trying, where was it? Yeah, I didn't have it open. I was trying for crisps. So I found we have 3 different types of crisps and popcorn as well. Because I thought, of course there has to be popcorn. And yeah, there's salted popcorn and plain. For some reason I tried with the salt first time because I thought you have to have salt in popcorn, right? But I guess you can have it without. Okay, now the clotted cream is done. We'll plop that in. Pretty low quality, but that doesn't really matter. This is not supposed to be high quality food. Though I might make a good pizza later. And if anyone wants oh, there we go. A crab bisque. I don't even know what that is. A bisque? See here, it is a creamy soup with chunks of crab floating in it. Very low nutrition value. Okay. Usually the soups have a low nutritional value. But yeah, if anyone wants an affinity pizza or something, then I can probably make that. But if it's a big one, then I might have to charge for it a bit, because that uses a lot of resources. Right, let's taste it. Dairy food making. Probably not gonna need to eat it anyway. But I'm planning to actually put an extra larder. Oh, I can't. Right, I have to put it here. I have to throw it out then, because it's so bad and it's a soup. Pour it out. There we go. I'm planning to put a new larder down by my docks that anyone can open, just to put the food that I'm not gonna eat anyway. So anyone who comes by can just grab something. Hopefully not all of it. Caramel popcorn, is that a thing? Is there caramel? I think I have seen something. That's carbonara. But there should be, right? Pretty sure there should be. If we have all of these desserts, like, okay, I've mostly made ice cream here. I did that in the winter, but we have a lot of different desserts. So there should be caramel, you think? But how do we make caramel then? Isn't that, I guess it's sugar at least. Maybe sugar. Oh, just sugar in a saucepan, okay. I did get a harvest of some sugar beets now, so let's try, give it a few tries. So we'll crush these sugar beets. And we'll try it in a saucepan and see what it says. If this should work, then it would tell me immediately, but it wants a ginger. I think I have that recipe already. Let me see. We do ingredient and ginger. I think that was toffee. Okay, yeah, so if it asks for, if I put a ginger in, brown ginger, yeah, and it asks for milk and butter, then obviously it's gonna be this toffee. So let's try and put in a ground ginger. Do we have ground ginger maybe? No, ground turmeric. But we do have ginger. Oh, caramel apples, of course. I would be surprised if there isn't caramel. But I was also surprised that you can't put olives on the Full House pizza, for instance. Okay, so let's try putting ground ginger in here and see what it says. It says fish fillet. I don't think there is fish fillet usually in caramel. But what else could you have in caramel? Just water maybe? Yeah, no olives on pizza. That is so strange. You can't even put mushrooms either on the Full House pizza. I mean, I can show you here if I put it on name. There are different types of pizzas, but the Full House pizza is definitely the most useful. And you can put so many things on it. And even haggis you can put on the pizza, but you can't put olives or mushrooms. I mean, it's a shame really. There's a dessert pizza even. You can put chocolate on it. And you have the One True pizza, which you can actually put olives on. Which is interesting. I think also the Four Seasons pizza, could you put olives on? Yeah, and mushrooms. So some pizzas are okay and some are not. Maple syrup and sugar, that is a good idea. Let us try that. I think we have maple syrup right here. Oh, no known recipe. But sometimes, let's put it here. Sometimes you have to do it in a crafting window. No. But maybe if we only put, what happens if we only put maple syrup in there? Then he wants an orange, if we have anything. That's probably berry jam then. No, not berry jam, fruit jam. Yeah, fruit and maple syrup. Strange. How about putting it... What if we put sugar and maple syrup in the cauldron? And we lower this one? No. Putting sugar in a cauldron usually gives you some kind of alcohol recipe. So I don't need that. Adding a butter. Could you have butter in caramel? I don't think any of these use butter. No. So we could try this. I will have to make some butter though. I don't think I have any in my larder. Let's check. No. Got pickled potato though. That exists. So I guess we'll have to get some more milk. What did we set these to? I think you need, is it half? 500 grams for butter? I don't think it uses all of it anyway though. And then it's a fork, I believe. Yeah. Okay, that was not enough, so we'll try 1 kilo. Oh, over here. I will try making... I mean, it feels like it could be... Oh, caramel is sugar, butter and cream in real life. Okay. Right. Well then this is promising then. This asks for cream, a bouquet of blue flowers. Not exactly what I was expecting, but it could be something else. We could try just adding cream. So we'll get another kilo here. Make enough cream. Now we'll try that. Because the one it suggests is, of course, not the only one that could be possible. So let's see if this gives anything. No. What if we move the butter out in the saucepan? No. Okay, it doesn't want cream. What if we move everything into the saucepan then? No. How about these two? No. How about sugar and cream? No sugar and cream recipe. Interesting. How about we move cream up here? Let's see what it says first. Cucumber. Let's try the sugar and the cream. No. Ah, what about... Sometimes it's not that logical, so we could try a frying pan. No, it doesn't like sugar at all. So let's try maple syrup. Okay, butter, that's promising. And a bouquet of blue flowers again. Well. But surely you have to heat up caramel. Maybe it's in a pottery bowl. Sugar and butter in a bowl in inventory. Is that... Would that make caramel? The sugar and butter with a fork. No. Yeah, no, that didn't... We didn't want to do that, but let's try some other tools. We also try laurit, of course. And the cream. I mean, that's the exact ingredients. And syrup, maple syrup. Very sugary. And chocolate. There it stopped being caramel right there. So none of these do anything. If we remove the maple syrup and see, yeah, it's gonna ask for the maple syrup. Oh. No. What about the maple syrup and not the sugar? Of course, we can try the chocolate one as well. Can't find caramel like this, but it's very strange. Although there are a few recipes that I thought that they have to be in, and they weren't. So maybe there is no caramel. Or maybe there's only like caramel chocolate frosting, something like that. I want to try other containers as well. Like, let's try the cake tin. Usually you need a cake mix in the cake tin. that probably makes cheesecake. Butter, cream, and maple syrup. No. Where's the sugar? Have you tried adding a chocolate biscuit with buttercream icing, I guess? The real life recipe is heat the sugar, then add butter and whisk. Well, that sounds very simple. We can get this. So we tried it already here, right? So if we have it in the pottery bowl, it's already done. I don't think we can do anything with the pottery bowl itself with only sugar in it. No. Can't do anything with the sugar itself. And the Lord gives us a chopped onion. Okay, so we'll add the butter and see what it says. Cream. So it's still on the same, because we have these recipes, it's still on the same recipe. Yeah, on the chocolate recipe. It doesn't really want to make anything. Try this again. I don't remember if I tried all the tools on it. Yeah, I did. Right. I guess we could try it in a pottery jar. That doesn't really make sense. No. Maybe it could just be that they only have, for instance, caramel apple with just sugar and the apple in. We try to at least make that. Like a green apple. Green. There we go. Take a green apple in a saucepan then maybe. And we put sugar in with it. Like this is not the recipe for jam because that would be maple syrup. Now it wants gelatin. You can make nougat. But this is probably a nougat recipe. Yeah. How about we try some honey then? Because we are too far away. Because we do have, I mean, we have sugar, we have honey, we have maple syrup. So we have 3 different kinds of sugar in the game. Which is interesting. So let's try and put this to like 100 grams to try it out. Put that in a saucepan here, and we'll see honey and sugar. I mean, this is already this recipe. And gelatin, yeah, it's the same recipe. And honey in a frying pan gives us batter, which is going to be something completely different. Honey in a cauldron also wants batter. It seems that cauldron and frying pan share a few recipes. So let's try honey in a pottery bowl. 800%. I think that's mead, probably. But I guess we can try it. 800%. No, this is not a solid though. I don't know if there are going to be any solids. Well, let's try 1 kilo. I do doubt that this would be water from here. That this would be caramel though. Because I don't think you can have this much water in. Camellia. You don't often see camellia. Don't I have any camellia, or is it in the box over here? Now all the windows are gonna close. Okay, not all of them. Just 2 of them. We can get a camellia. And how was I doing this again? Here. So chop this camellia. Now this is obviously not caramel anymore. But I don't know how else we would try it. How else we would try to make caramel. So in here we need to remove 500 first, and then we'll remove 100 grams. And it should make something. So it's surprising that there are over 500 recipes in the game and there isn't caramel. Okay, so while this is boiling down, let's try something else. Let's look what we have here in the food storage bin. We could try, just for some excitement, we could try pineapple, because that is a very unusual ingredient. I'm actually interested now. Did I have any recipes with pineapple on it? Yeah. Pizza, for instance. Of course, there's pineapple on the pizza. And you can make some sorbet and other things. I haven't made sorbet with pineapple. Wait, did I search for... There's no pineapple here. Am I just not seeing it? It should be here. No. I don't know why it's showing this. Maybe you can make it with pineapple juice, but I don't know why it should be showing it. Did you try sugar and water in a saucepan? Or did this made tea? Oh, tea with honey. I see. I don't know if I did do that actually. So let me try it. Oh, this is set to 100 grams. Let me just pour this tea out. I tried with sugar and water, I think, in one container, but maybe not in the saucepan. So let me try with, set it to 100 grams, get some water. Or maybe that was the well, mint doesn't seem like the one. Where did the butter go? There it is. Drop in the butter? No, doesn't like that. Mint would probably just be mint tea or spearmint. Fortunately. Yeah, it's strange. I could try the maple syrup and water. Well, no, doesn't like that. Milk and sugar. How can you have milk in it as well? Then we will try that. And take a bit of milk from here. Milk and sugar. There are a lot of things that use milk and sugar though. Butter. And is this it? Yeah, this might be it then. So you can have milk in caramel as well. But we need more. 200 should be fine, so we can do that. So let's see what this makes. Pretty easy recipe as well, 25 difficulty. Okay. I think I tried almost everything with gravy, so there's nothing really interesting to do with gravy. But then if we get this, if this becomes caramel, let me just try with an, no, I don't want to risk it. Not with a hot apple. Let's get a cold apple. So just drop a cold apple in here and we'll check. No, okay, so if it is caramel and you want to make caramel apple, then I think you would have to make the caramel first and then you put in the apple. So we're set. We're all set for that. Okay, plain out. Unfortunately, I've made toffee. So I think it was Titch who designed the new cooking system. I guess that they like toffee. I'm not even sure what toffee is. It's some kind of sugary sweet. But I don't think I've ever eaten toffee. So apparently I made ginger toffee before, and that was sugar and milk, so I guess I could have guessed that, and butter with ginger. Toffee apple, okay, that's a thing, then we will definitely try that. If we take plain toffee, no, maybe if we take these, I mean usually you can see plain toffee tastes good, nice. It usually says that it's an ingredient if you can use it. Well, not it is an ingredient. It says something that hints at it being an ingredient. Okay, no, that doesn't work either, unfortunately. So maybe you can't make toffee apples then. Unless the apple has to be chopped. I doubt that. We could try some recipes with apples, however. Maple syrup would just be... Let's try the cold apple then. That would just make jam. Yeah. That's not very interesting. But if you try, say, white wine with apple, no. Passata with apple, no. What does he want? Yeah, of course he wants maple syrup. So I guess there's nothing really you can make with a normal apple. Candy apple is toffee, apple, and a stick. I wonder if there is... You can make these kind of spits, the branches. I was thinking, could you use like a shaft? No. So maybe they don't have that in that way. Oh, hello there, Knapp. Welcome to the stream. We've been cooking a little bit. We've made not that much yet. What did we make? We made some kind of soup that I threw out and some tea, and then we made plain toffee. Though we were trying to make caramel. I also made some more pasta just because I wanted to wanted to add another way of doing it. Like here, you can now know whether we can use dry or fresh or spaghetti to make this pasta with pesto. Yeah, candy. We're trying different types of candy. We're trying to make caramel, but it seems that it might not exist. Because we tried sugar and maple syrup and honey as well. And none of those did the trick, unfortunately. So now I'm thinking, will Casper's recipe be updated automatically? No. So if I were to like set this to mark to be written, then it will write down what I know of the recipe. So she still only has the recipe with spaghetti. But I now know that I can make it with fresh or dry pasta as well. So it doesn't update the written recipe or the read recipe. She'll have to come visit again, yeah. I guess so. Or she will have to try herself to make pasta. It's pretty intuitive anyway. So what I was thinking of doing now, and as I said before, if you have any suggestions for any dish to try for or any ingredient to try with, then just let me know. And if you want me to like make a affinity pizza or something, then I could do that as well. Now my cat came in. I'm gonna turn that sound off in case he wants to go out again. Do you have anything with paprika and potato? Well, I guess we have something from before. We have a lot of meat dishes with paprika. But let us try then with paprika. Do we have enough of that? Yeah, I think that's enough to try a few dishes. So take a few dishes. I haven't actually tried with raw paprika, so that could be interesting. We put that in here, not ground at this point. There's no recipe. In a frying pan. Oh, it can actually work with any veg, so since you want me to use potatoes, I'll take potato. I will just put in a raw potato to begin with. And then it wants meat. Which makes it more complicated for you then, I guess. But let's see what this is. This could just be a meal. It is a bit boring. Yeah, insect meal. So that's what you usually make in a frying pan with a vegetable and a meat, and then you can put the spice as well. So let's see what we can get in the cauldron. Nothing. Roasting pan. Nothing. Paprika pie. That seems like it could work. Oh. Pottery bowl makes breakfast, I guess. Yes. And a cake. No paprika cake. Oh. There's something you can make with milk here though. Paprika milk. I don't know what that's gonna be. I guess we can have a try. Drop this in and it says now it wants minced meat. Wait, what could that be? What is paprika, milk and minced meat, like a meatloaf with, you have milk in that? I don't know. But I think there are more recipes than people think on the baking stone. Some breadcrumbs. So then we need to go into the larder. It's already open. I have too many things open. Oh, the larder is behind here. Okay. So we have bread and we have slices of bread here. Here we have some slices of bread and we'll grind that. Yeah, meat and breadcrumbs. I would expect it to be a meatloaf, but I guess we'll see. Maybe the paprika is just works because it's a spice. Not enough milk. How much did I have in 100? Have a bit more then? That's not a difficult recipe. Got chocolate icing there, yeah. I guess so in here, maybe? Yeah. I think I made that by mistake a long time ago. Trying to make chocolate itself. Don't know why I struggled with trying to make the chocolate. What was the problem there? I don't know, maybe that I needed to make it in a saucepan. I think that was the problem. Yeah, it was a mistake. I was trying to make chocolate, but I made icing. And icing is the only thing you can make with icing is, of course, icing on a cake. Or eat it as it is, I guess. I guess I can eat it. Yeah. Okay, so this will probably make some kind of meatloaf. But we could also try milling the paprika and see if that gives us something different. I would love to be able to make like muhammara, if anyone knows what that is, which is a very delicious dish, which is made from walnuts and paprika, roasted paprika, usually. But I doubt that's in. I mean, if there are 500 different types of food, dishes, I don't think they have everything. Apparently they don't have caramel even. Okay, so let's try with this ground paprika. Of course we could also try with paprika on a plate. Didn't try that yet. And that's just slice of bread, which we have somewhere. Here. Probably another slice of bread, yeah. So we'll have to slice a bread. Slice one of these moldy breads here. No, I have to take it. So that probably just makes a sandwich. Oh, 3 slices of bread. The Dagwood, okay. So Dagwood with only paprika. That sounds a bit dry to me. Oh, I accidentally made a fried potato here. That was not my intention. We'll just make that into a breakfast. So let's see. In a frying pan, should be plenty of recipes. Let's put a potato in with it. It still wants to make the meal. We put it in a saucepan. It doesn't make anything. It's not finished yet. We put it in a pottery bowl, then it's just gonna make a breakfast probably. Yep. So pottery bowls are not that useful for finding recipes because I just want to make it into breakfast. But it's good for using up ingredients that you don't need that are going bad. Can I make a cake? No. I don't think there is much you can make with paprika and potato other than meals. Maybe if I chop this potato, could give other options. So there's no point in putting them in there right now, at least. Okay, here we have something, a carrot, a chopped carrot. Do we have a chopped carrot already? No. We do, however, have some carrots, which is good. I mean, in cooking and Wurm, everything is a happy accident, right? Isn't that? We need an emote for that. Which is pretty far down, I guess. Probably easier to search for it. There we go. Okay, so chopped carrots in with this. Corn flour. It's starting to get a bit complicated. What would be considered a small pot in Wurm? Small pot. I think we only have at the pottery bowls. I think is more for simple food of preparing, like a bowl, like you prepare batter or a dough or something in there. I think the saucepan would probably be the smallest pot we have. Let's see, just get the grindstone. It would be nice to have more pots and pans, more options. But there are already a lot of options in cooking, so I guess we can't complain too much about that compared to other things. Lemon juice, I don't have any ready, so I'll have to make some. It was lemon season fairly recently. I don't want to use too many lemons though, because I need them to convert my clay into dirt. And this needs this one over here. I can grab it between all my windows. Is this fruit press? Come on. There we go. Oh, you're gonna try caramel later. Nice, Pyre. Do let me know if you find it. It would be nice to be able to make that as well. Because it's, I mean, it's a very common thing, isn't it? Caramel. Especially in ice creams nowadays and other sweets. Like the flavoring of caramel, I think is very common. So it's strange if it wouldn't exist. They have toffee but not caramel. Oh, are things going cold now? Yeah, we'll have to get a new log. Let's see, here's a log. I'm too far away. Get another log, we have to open that window again. Okay, let's open this up again. So where were we? We were doing something in a saucepan, right? Here. So now it wants passata as well. Did I make... I probably made this recipe before. No? Okay, maybe not then. We did have some passata here though. I have to make more. Rice. That is unusual and interesting. Have some rice. Why did I activate the rice? And a chopped onion too. Quite complicated recipe this. But I assume they made some recipes to be quite complicated just so it would maybe be easier to find out which ones are give more nutrition and such. Sea salt and caramel chocolate is pretty nice. Well, apparently I'm not a big fan of caramel myself, but I understand that it's very popular. Other recipe I found was sugar, butter, cream and salt was salted. You found salted caramel? Sugar, butter, cream and... Oh, or did you mean in real life? The tricky thing with salt in Wurm is that you can usually add it to almost any recipe just to make it last longer. So sometimes it could just be a recipe you already made that it's hinting at, but it has added salt. So then it just says it tastes like there's salt in it, something like that. In real life, okay, yeah. Sugar, butter, cream. Yeah, that's what we tried. Salted caramel. But sometimes when I've tried to find something, I thought, well, obviously you use sugar and this with this for this recipe. But then I found out that no, it uses maple syrup. So often, why is this not complete? He says this may well work. It doesn't say may well work when cooked. Maybe I have to use my hand on this. Yeah, create meatballs. Okay, this is meatballs apparently. You can make meatballs on a baking stone. Did I not make meatballs before? Yeah, meatballs with potato. Oh, in a frying pan. Potato and gravy. That's ingredients. So there's meatballs, which is minced meat, a herb, I guess it's any herb, and oil in a frying pan. And then you have raw meatballs in a baking stone, breadcrumbs and milk. What? A Swedish meat works exactly. But they also have frikadella, which I guess is the German version, maybe? In a saucepan with flour and olive oil. You should roll them on the baking stone, I guess so. But then, what if I put this back? Does this make meatballs? No. Do I have to put these? It actually says meatballs insect now, not raw meatballs. What if I put these in the frying pan? Insect meatballs. Nice. I guess it is only makes potatoes and meatballs. You probably can... Yeah. You could probably put lingonberry jam with it as well, I would assume. We try that. But let's finish this recipe. We need some cooking oil, and I think we have that. Not olive oil, walnut oil. Not enough oil, not enough passata, too much lemon juice. Right. Let's fix this then. So we need to remove, we need about 170 to 250 grams of juice. So we only need to remove 20 grams of lemon juice really, but I'd rather remove 100 grams, I think. That should have fixed the lemon juice. And we need more passata. Oh, 20 grams passata. That's unlucky. Spaghetti and meatballs, that is a good idea. Obviously that should exist, right? Let me just fix this one and we will try with the spaghetti and meatballs. So for the passata we need garlic and any kind of herb and tomato and I'm chopping these just so I get some skill. And then we'll make the passata. That, and then we needed what? Walnut oil. Well, that's easy. Let's get a walnut and we will press it with a fruit press. Apparently you can do that in a fruit press. Pretty sturdy fruit press. That's only 200 grams though. Wait. Oh, 180 grams. I don't think that was enough. It needs 420. Of course. Let's set this to 20 grams and put in 20 grams of passata. So that's done. We'll put the passata in here. And then we'll get, how much did we need? 420 and we have 230. So that means we need 190 and it makes 180. Oh well. I guess we'll get 2 nuts then. I think it's still one season. I do have a lot of, do have a good number of walnuts. These are the low quality ones as well. That's 410 grams. This should work now then. Yes, okay, now that will work. Oop, that was fast. Madras. What is a madras? I thought that was a where you sleep on. A hotter version of a plain veg curry and quite rich in tomatoes. Oh, is it? No, just one. Oh, I did put in the passata as well, I guess. Has a good nutrition value. Okay, so it tastes quite nutritional and gives insight about meditating. That could actually be useful. Because I need to get my meditation skill up. As you can see here, it's only 24.5. And I got 4 days left until I can get level 7. And for that I need 30 meditating skill. Which is difficult because I can only meditate with like 5 times a day with the 30-minute timer. And then you get a 3-hour timer, which is a bit much. Let's put this into the good food shelf and then we'll make some spaghetti. I think that was salt and wheat flour. Yeah. Do we not have any salt? Maybe it's in the other one. Okay, good. Okay, salt, of course, spaghetti, as we all know, is salty. Now we can get some ready-made flour. Here, and some water. And how much would we guess that we would need? Probably not too much, 200 grams. And let's see what it says. It says not enough. Okay, 300. Let's say. And I need a knife for this. So then we can probably take out the gravy. I don't think you need gravy for spaghetti and meatballs. So spaghetti and meatballs and a frying pan makes nothing. Maybe you need a saucepan. Yeah, passata 20%. Well, let's try this. Probably too much, but we can get rid of some. And a parsley. Sure thing. That is no problem. We can probably chop it as well. Oh, bit of lag there. Can chop this parsley. My inventory always feels like it gets a bit messy when I'm cooking. Cooking like this anyway. Like experimenting. Between 216, okay, let's do 220. Can we do that easily? Need to remove 360. Guess we can remove 300 grams. Get rid of 200 and 100 more. So I wonder if this is just called spaghetti and meatballs, or if there is an Italian name for it, like spaghetti. Didn't I make that bolognese? Yeah, spaghetti bolognese. It's with minced meat and feta cheese. I didn't know there was feta cheese in bolognese, but apparently that is so. Okay, so this is gonna work now. Let's look at our pineapple here and see if this could make anything. No, a pineapple pie. No. Maybe a baked pineapple. It wants pork. Sure, let's try that. And a dough. A dough we will have to make. We can make a, I don't know, let's make a rye dough. There we go. And a buffalo cheese. I haven't been making cheese a lot lately because I've just been putting all the milk in these amphoras. I already have enough, really. I'm not making lots anyway. Oh, it's called meatballs and spaghetti, not even spaghetti and meatballs, it's the other way around. And we can't make anything else with it, can we? No. So usually, for some reason, even if you have a search set here, it shows up, new recipes show up here anyway. So all of these are mandatory. Any kind of meatball. Why there are 3 different recipes for meatballs and no recipes that I could find anyway for Caramel, I don't know. I don't know if you have to have parsley in spaghetti meatballs. That might be placeable. Oh, you can use, instead of spaghetti, apparently you can use pasta carbonara already. I guess that would make the recipe much more complicated or complex. Because you use spaghetti in it already. So this is a type of spaghetti, pasta carbonara. Right. So we will, first of all, see what it is described as. A meal made with meatballs and spaghetti, garnished with parsley and a tomato sauce. Oh, so I guess parsley is actually mandatory. And there's good nutrition value. And let's taste it. Quite nutritional insight about meditating as well. Sure thing. Let's put that in good food. Although actually, let us also, it's hot, so we can eat a bit of this. So we can see here we got 83 in everything, DCFP wise. We'll take a bite of this, or a little more. See if we gone up in any of them. Yeah, proteins was fully filled. Fats and carbs a bit as well, and calories. So it's actually not too bad. Meatballs and spaghetti. I usually put the good food, well, in good food, I usually put the things that give me good CCFP or nutrition. Let's try the madras as well. Okay, that's also quite good actually. Maybe not as good for fats, but for the other things, very good for carbs. Madras, but that was a pretty difficult recipe, I seem to remember. Madras. Onion, tomato, cooking oil, fennel, lemon juice, corn flour, passata, rice, and then some spice and another vegetable. Yeah, a little difficult maybe. Okay, so what were we working on here? You wanted a passata in here. Might need more of that. Yeah. More passata. So guess we'll dig out that garlic again. Take some mint. A mint passata, and see if that works. Really an interesting taste. Chop these up and we will make some passata. I don't know if anyone can guess what this will be. Pineapple pork with dough and cheese and passata. Oh wait, it's a pizza, of course. But that must be a new pizza. Because this is the only one that had pineapple, right? And for this one you need garlic and bacon and olives and feta cheese and buffalo cheese. So maybe this is a new pizza that I haven't made before. Right. And it says also, it doesn't say what it would make here, so it's something new. How much do we have? 300. We need 4 grams. 4 grams of passata. Great. I guess we'll take 5. Be generous. And now it should work. It has a higher difficulty than the Full House pizza though. Yeah, it's a mystery pizza. By the way, I should try now, when you are both in here, I could try this shout out thing. Does this work? Maybe it's... I haven't even tested this beforehand. Oh, there we go. Last seen playing Wurm Online. So, and shout out App Store. That work as well. There we go. Also playing Wurm Online. Wow. There you see. So we have 2 more Wurm streamers here in the stream. And Nap is usually streaming Wurm on Fridays. And Pyron is streaming most days, I think. I think I've seen you stream almost all days. I mean, I guess you don't stream every day, maybe, but... Okay, we got a Hawaiian pizza. That is nice. Let's see what the description is. The classic ham and pineapple pizza. Alright. That's true, it is ham and pineapple traditionally. Wait, who grew pineapple? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah. So if you don't know how to make pineapple, maybe you can guess, but I can show you as well. And I have an apple here, yeah. So what you do is you take a pine nut, it's important here, and you take an apple and you make raw pineapple. Yeah, you take pine nuts and apples, that makes pineapples. Didn't want to be correcty. Well, you were correct. And that's how you make pineapple in Wurm. Well, you can also make coconut, but I don't think I can make it. But you make that in a similar fashion. So let's see if this is any good though. Mind logic. Don't think I need. We can see how close I am to the next level of 28.35, so not that close. Not really leveling it or anything. But it's quite nutritional, this pizza, and it was not that difficult to make. So we're almost at the top of all of these stats, I guess. I'll still try eating a bite and see. Okay, that increased everything, so it seems like a pretty good pizza. Put that in good food as well. So now, I don't know if any of these recipes that I'm finding now could be a nameable recipe that no one has found before. I doubt it though, because I'm not making that complicated recipes maybe. But if someone who hasn't found a recipe and got it named after them made these recipes, then they could get it named after them. And one of these might be one of those recipes. I don't know, because it doesn't tell me. Oh well, so we know that we can make a Hawaii pizza. Can we make a Hawaii cake? Something. Apparently we can. Okay, pineapple cake. Let's do it. So cake mix, I think, is a bit complicated. I don't remember it in my head. Flour, butter, sugar, milk, and salt. Yeah. So salt we apparently have here. I should go mine some salt, really. Or maybe make a big batch of salt from the ocean. Because I'm feel like I'm currently running out, constantly running out of salt. Wait, didn't I have the salt already? I used that, right. Of course. Salt, and what was it else? Sugar. Got some sugar here from the... We were testing the caramel. And we need flour and butter. This is high quality. Flour, like a barley flour this time. Butter, then we need milk again. Put this to 1 kilo. Oh, here. Butter. Butter. We're gonna make some butter. And then we also need... I guess I could have made sheep butter. Because I have a lot of sheep milk. I don't really want to open another amphora. I can avoid it, and then we need some milk. Probably not a kilo. That would be surprising. Oh, sorry, someone is knocking on the door. Be right back. Okay. I'm back. It was actually a neighbor who wanted to see if I had any extra apples. They could pick some apples from my apple trees. What was I doing? Oh, I did this already. I don't really... Unfortunately, I don't really have that many apples on the trees. Yeah, it sounds very wormy, but in real life, that's true. But I said they were free to pick apples because I picked the apples I need, so I hope they find some. But it seems to not really have been an apple year. Like some years are apple years. You get lots of apples on trees. And some years you get almost no apples at all. Like some years you can get so much that you couldn't eat the apples then. But you could of course make like apple juice and apple jam. You call it apple jam? Apple sauce, it's called. I often make apple sauce because that's something that works well on porridge. Porridge, that's what I was thinking about. My voice is breaking up a bit. Oh, breaking down. I don't know. So we need a walnut. I actually found a walnut tree here as well in this garden. It's not my house. I'm just renting it. But there are a few apple trees and we have some. There's a pear tree and then there is one walnut tree. But it didn't give many walnuts this year. I just found 2. Okay, so we need a buttercream icing, apparently. And I don't have that recipe, but I have a chocolate buttercream icing. So I would expect that if I put ingredients in without chocolate or without the cocoa, that it would make buttercream icing. So let's try set this to 1 kilo to make another butter. So it's very buttery today, apparently. Well, most of the kind of cake recipes in Wurm and yeah, cake and pastry and such often use butter, of course, instead of oil. Oh no, wait, I needed to make what am I doing? I needed to make the icing. So for this we need sugar, we need butter, we need sheep milk, it says here, but I assume it's going to work with any kind of milk. Probably like 500 grams. Too much. Oh, 100 grams would be fine this time. Right. Let's set this to 100 grams. And we need a fork. And buttercream icing. There we go. Just like that. Okay. So we drop that in. It's going to be some kind of cake, I guess. Carrot cake with pineapple? Is that a thing? Okay, needs to be cooked. So, a pineapple carrot walnut cake with buttercream icing. That's something anyone here has made before? I sure haven't. I hadn't even heard about buttercream icing before they'd Wurm. So meanwhile, while that is going, I guess we can try to use up the other ingredients we have here. The toffee we're just gonna put in desserts. I don't think you can make anything from that. What about cream? And if we grind this paprika, and we put it in with cream here. No. Okay, let's just check what this makes. Oh, that's a carrot cake. Is it really? That's how you make carrot cake. I would not think that you need to have walnuts and pineapple. Okay, the pineapple is optional. That makes sense. Sounds interesting though. Maybe that's something I should try in real life. Carrot cake, I like carrot cake. And walnuts, I like too. So that makes sense. And then pineapple. Very interesting. Let's see the description. A cake that has mainly carrots in it, but can have extras too. Medium nutrition value. That's not too bad for a cake, I think. Defensive fighting, not that useful. Put it in desserts. Okay, so what did this cream thing say? Oh, that's not the right place. I'm trying to make things in pottery jars now. Apparently. Which is not gonna work. Cream and oregano. Let's first see what recipes we've made with cream, so we don't waste ingredients trying to make the same thing again. So, cream and chopped oregano. But usually you need, for instance, herbs chopped anyway. So it doesn't really matter if you have them chopped, because you can put them chopped into the fruit storage bin and they're fine. Unless you need them fresh. I haven't done a lot of fresh cooking. Ground paprika. That's perfect. Chopped garlic. I do have a good amount of garlic now, since I tripled my fields, because it's such a useful crop to have, even though it's one of the more difficult ones to grow, I guess. This kind of looks like it could be some kind of curry, like veg curry. Like veg curry has cream, ground spice, chopped vegetable, and cooking oil, but it also needs rice. This one says now it wants ground ginger as well, so I don't think it's not this one. Could it be apricot shami kebabs? It could be. But this doesn't have ginger. Okay, so this is promising then. Let's go ahead and do this recipe. Wait, there's the ginger. And yeah, if you want me to make some specific recipe, or if you want me to try a specific ingredient. Wait, I already had a ground ginger. Oh. Oh well. Then just let me know. And if you want me to make you something, that is also fine. Diced feline meat. Isn't this? It's got to be this one. But there is ground ginger in it. It's just not grouped with the other things. Yeah, so this is making these kebabs. We don't need to make that again. So let's move the cream to the saucepan. See if we get another suggestion. We'll make clotted cream, we don't want that. I could take a little break before I start my stream. Not to worry, Dave. I'll see you later. But thank you for coming to the stream, Knapp, and I'll see you later. And good luck on your stream. Knapp is streaming. I got something in my water glass. I have to feel like Knapp is streaming Graveyard Keeper, I think, today. So if you want to see that, then you can head over to his stream. I'll be right back. I just need to get some new water. Ja, börjar det regna nu. Started raining. Need a bit of a stretch sometimes, since I'm standing up streaming today. Oh, hello Morbius! Welcome to the stream. We are just doing some experimental cooking today. So if there's anything you want me to try, an ingredient, or try for any kind of dish, like a real life dish or anything, then just let me know. And I will try it. We have tried to find morning stretches, almost. Could be. It's afternoon here, but very similar. So we have tried to get caramel, and I couldn't find any caramel. We did find a new kind of toffee though. We also found Hawaii pizza. And what else did we find? A new type of meatballs. We found this veg madras, I don't know how to say it. And we made, with these meatballs, we made meatballs and spaghetti instead of the normal potato meatballs. And what else did we do? Oh, carrot cake. Made some carrot cake with pineapple in it. That's right. Yeah. You just woke up and immediately had to bring an exchange server back online. Oh. Usually Saturdays are not this exciting. Ah, I hope not. That doesn't sound like the first thing you want to do in the morning. I don't know how difficult it is to bring an exchange server back online, but I guess people could be dependent on it. So now we're trying to make something here with cream and oregano. It suggests 200% of solids of water, but that is not a good sign, I think, because usually when it suggests a lot of water, it's soup, some kind. And soup is generally not a good food. But we'll try anyway. Cucumber, that sounds more interesting. So we'll try with some cucumber. This one was easy, but no email until it. Oh, I see. Yeah. Going to make coffee. That sounds good. Morning thing. Oh, more cream and more water. What could this be? cucumber and cream. I guess we'll try it because it's something new. We do the water first. It should be about a kilo of water. We've got 200 grams, so we need at least 700 grams. We can probably do a kilo, right? Yeah. I will do a kilo of water. And we need how much cream? We do one more full cream, I guess. And that's already set to 1 kilo, so that's good. We'll mix that up. Make cream. I've almost used 10. No, I think now it's been 5 kilos maybe. No, not 5, 8. 8 or 9 kilos of milk already today. Okay, so that's gonna work. 47 difficulty is an interesting number. Could be good for grinding something specific, I guess. You're at a specific level. Maybe. You have a lot of milk. So what else would we want to try? Still have this pasta here for some reason. Cream of cucumber soup. Okay. A rich creamy soup of pureed cucumber. Very low nutrition value. Well, I'm pouring this out, but that's interesting. Cream of cucumber soup. Don't think I've ever heard of that before. Okay, let's try a lemon juice dish in a saucepan. Butter. It asks for a lot of dairy products today. But we'll try it. Let's see. Lemon juice. Oh, that's not how you spell lemon juice. Well, it says we don't have any dishes except for this madras. It uses lemon juice. So we'll keep an eye out to see what else it wants. Like, does this need any butter? No. So it's not going to be that recipe, which is good. Lemon butter dish. Chopped tomato is also fine. There we go. I still don't know what this could be. Ground turmeric, I think I had that here. Cooking oil, I mean, doesn't this seem like these kebabs again, but they didn't use lemon. Oh, can you use lemon juice instead of a raw lemon maybe? I guess that's worth trying it then. Trying it for this option. I don't think this has any cooking oil though. Oh, this is a frying pan as well. So I guess not. This is probably something new then. A cooking oil you can make of different ingredients. But I've got a lot of walnuts, so I often just use some walnuts. Just sit on them in the food press and they'll become walnut oil. Pretty much. Any diced meat, well, That's gonna be some insect meat. Got a lot of that. I need to be diced. Okay, that is perfectly fine. The ground paprika we have already prepared. It's almost like one of those television cooking shows that we have prepared over here. Yes, and I prepared this earlier today. They bring out the finished dish. Well, salt we do not have prepared. We have to get that from the food storage bin. And a rice. Could this possibly... I don't have a lot of rice. Oh, that's the high quality rice. Oops. That's why. Could this possibly be a risotto? Whipped cream? Maybe not. You have whipped cream and risotto? Do I even know how to make whipped cream? Whipped cream, yes I do. Okay, that's a default recipe. Just use the fork on the cream again. Or well, on the cream. Because you make... No wait, you use the spoon. You use the spoon first and then you make the whipped cream apparently by using the fork. Right. Whipped cream should be useful in a lot of recipes, I guess, a lot of desserts. So then we use the fork and we get some whipped cream. It's not very common to have whipped cream in food, in cooked food I mean. Ground ginger, right here. Oh, not enough whipped cream. Oh, how much did we have then? 250. Can we do 500? No, that's too much, but we'll do that anyway. Have to have some extra, I guess. And then we whip it good with a fork. See, so the fire is starting to fade. I was suspecting that. Let's go and see if we can get a log from here. I'm too far away. Try and do it without closing the oven. No. Oh, there we closed two of the windows. Did I get it now? Okay, good. Didn't close the oven at least. There we go again. Right, so we need more whipped cream, but not that much whipped cream. We need 280, so 30 grams would actually be enough. I don't know, let's say 50 grams. Put the other whipped cream into this pie dish for now. And then we have more lemon juice. Oh no, 16 grams. Well, guess I have to use one more lemon. I kind of want to keep as many lemons as possible because I need to make transmutation fluid. But I think I don't really need to convert all the tiles right away. I can do a few, you know. BZFKTRCTQRF00932. Please don't post links unless they're safe. And I don't know if they're safe. Apparently Moobot thinks they're not, at least. So, how much lemon juice? 20 grams. Is that enough? Yes. Then we need more cooking oil. We need at least 290. Where's the cooking oil? Okay. Can we use 360? That's fine. So we'll get another walnut. And squeeze it. Well, I have lemon juice here now. Wait, didn't I have... that was olive oil. Okay. That's fine then. So squeeze this walnut down to a nice 0.18. And butter meat curry. Butter insect curry. There are a lot of different curries in Wurm for some reason. Oh, mix. That mix. No. Let's see. This is the chunks of meat cooked in a smooth, buttery and creamy tomato-based gravy. Has a good nutrition value. Tastes like it has some salt in it. If you look at the recipe, all of these things are mandatory. So it's a pretty complicated recipe. All of these things and rice. Okay, so everything is mandatory. Even the salt. Interesting. And it tastes quite nutritional and insight about fishing. Guess that could be useful. Now, okay, we have gone down a bit in the calories and carbs and those. So we could eat a little bit, I guess. Eat a little bit. Okay, it's pretty good for CCFB as well. How much did you give me? 28 minutes. I mean, I'm not the best, but it is not nearly as complicated as a Full House pizza. So good enough, I'd say. Let's see if we can make anything in a pottery jar, maybe. Do you think we could pickle an apple? I don't think so. Apparently not. But if you put a potato in here, you should get the pickling recipe, right? No. Maybe it needs to be chopped then. What happens if we... oh, you can't chop the apple. But you can chop the potato. So apples, no go. For potatoes, it should tell me vinegar, yeah. So I guess that's the only recipe. Because it's only ever showed me... only ever showed me the vinegar recipe. Okay, let's see if we can make baked... you should be able... I think you can make some baked potatoes. Let's see. No, meatballs with potato, like jacket potato or something. Then nothing like that. Chopped potato in here makes crisps. Usually. Like chopped potato, salt, vinegar, those are spices, but cooking oil, you get crisps. So that's not really what we're after. But we could try maybe... oh, it's open right here. Let us try... a whole potato on a baking stone. Get this back. And it wants tuna, so maybe there is an option or a possibility of making a baked potato, but it needs tuna. What else could you fill a baked potato with? You could try different fish fillet, but I doubt that would work, since it asks specifically for tuna, and I don't have tuna. I'm not very good at fishing. No, that doesn't make anything. Could try putting the fillet here alone. No. Right. What else? What else could you possibly do? If anyone has any suggestions for food to try, ingredients to try, or if anyone just wants some food, hungry, then just let me know. Oh, I made a fried garlic. That was not my intention, but we can try putting in a fish fillet here, because it seems to be making something. Oh, it's just a meal. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Oh yeah, whipped cream. We should be using this whipped cream to make a pie. Apparently a pie with fennel seeds in it. Doesn't maybe sound like the best. But don't we already have fennel seeds? Seeds of fennel? No. Doesn't look like it. So I'll have to pick some seeds. Fennel seed pie, really. Raw potato. We have that. A raw haggis. Okay, then we'll have to go over to this one again over here, because we're going to need some yucky bits. Gland. I guess that's it. Oh, need to go further. So for haggis, we need eyes, heart, a gland of fats as well, right? Fat. Haggis pie. Is that a thing? Seems like it might. Oh, also we need a sausage skin, which needs bladder. I'm too far away still, right? I need to move that closer, or make another one. So the somewhat annoying bit about sausage skins and bladders is that you have, when you make a bladder, now when you make a sausage skin from a bladder, you get some leftover, but you can't make another bladder from that. So you have to combine it with something else, or more bladders. Okay, where were we? Not on a baking stone, we were in the pie dish. And we were making a haggis. Gland. We need... Oh, the flag there. We need an eye. We need a heart. And we need an oat. Haggis is also something you can put on pizza, by the way. Was that all? No, onion. Onion, onion, onion. Always need more onion. I need to make more onion fields for sure. Almost running low. There we go. That should be it, I think. Yeah. So when that has made a haggis, we'll put that in. Meanwhile, I kind of want to use up these slices of bread. But one thing I would like to try though is if you take a slice of bread, put it on a baking stone, it usually makes a toast. You can make a few of these too. With the toast, you should be able to make croutons, something like that. Ugh. Okay. Of course, they need to get hot as well, but we also can, just to make use of these bread slices, I'm just gonna put them in frying pans together with some meat. I will mince these. Because I found that this is a very easy way to make food that is a higher difficulty. So you just put 2 slices of bread, if you have a lot of bread, which I do. And then you make frying pan here, and you make insect burgers. Now the toast is done. We'll take that toast. Apparently I took the whole baking stone. Not what I meant to do. And we'll wait, is it a grindstone? With the okay, croutons. Here's the knife. Okay, the haggis is done. We'll put that in with the pie dish. See what else it wants. It wants another butter. Never ending with this asking for butter. It's non-stop today. But, oh, this is taking damage while we have been working. Wow. Okay, butter, we use a fork. And this made croutons, and croutons can make something in a baking stone. We have to finish this before we can start thinking. No, we can't. So put that in a saucepan. And the butter went over here. And then whiskey. Well, I guess this dish will have to work another time. We'll have to wait until Knapp comes back, but because I don't have a still, so I can't make whiskey. Oh well. So there we made an insect burger. This I'll just have to keep here, but we can see if we can make something from these croutons. Any diced insect meat. That is not a number. 1 is a better number. Where did I want it? With the croutons, right. And a lot of water. That does not look good though, because soups are generally bad. And this looks like a soup, 300. So that's a 1 kilo approximately. Might be a bit more. No, that's fine. Okay, might well work. But this looks like a soup. Crouton meat soup. I'll probably have to pour out. But that's fine. That is perfectly fine. I'll make some more croutons. And maybe we can put them in a frying pan. No, that didn't like it didn't like that. We can put one in here, and when this is done, I think it might reset the recipe. We'll see, it might not actually. We will move this pesto though, because I don't want to have it down there. Put in one of these pottery jars. Very handy to have different types of containers in your oven so that you can have some things just sitting waiting. Well, these burgers are actually okay for filling food. Let's put that in okay food. They're not good because they don't give a lot of CCFP or anything. Meat soup, yeah, as expected. Not a great one. Actually, look at it, it's a perfect using of leftovers. I guess, maybe. We need croutons, do you? Guess it's not mandatory. It's optional. Okay, right. That makes sense. But we'll pour it out because we don't want to eat it. And then we'll check this again and it says water. So I will end the stream here because I'm getting a bit tired and I see that Casper is streaming as well. And so we will raid Casper, but I hope you have enjoyed your time here, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you again on Monday when I stream next time. Bye.
All these years, I assumed that hell horses need to be tamed in order to be able to breed them. That is not true. Hell horses and girls attach them to magnets and magnets. It's only from a certain age range. You can't do as they Thank you.